Hey, Samantha, how you doing? Can you hear me? Is everything okay? Oof. I think I will remove the whole bottle. Bottle. Hopefully this will be enough. Because right now we're making some primer. Oh, the audio is great. Nice, thank you. Because today, someone 10, you're the first one that I'm going to be telling this. But today I couldn't do the stream at the usual time because I had a friend coming over because we are trying to make a book together. So we were talking for 2 hours about the story, about how everything happens, because it's a story that is based off on one of my D&D games. And it's one that I've been developing for 7 years now. So we are just working together to see where that goes. And because of that, we finished late, so I just wanted to paint some D&D minis. I should be going to the gym now, but I think I'm just going to be painting today. I'm going to need to put some more primer. And the first thing we do when we're painting a mini is that we need to apply a coat of primer. So, for example, if you see this miniature, I painted myself. I had to put a layer of white primer just to try to showcase and to just outline the colors best, you know? Just so it would shine more, so it would be bright. And also so the paint is more well absorbed when it actually goes into the thing. Oof, oh, this smells. It's been a while. It's been a few good months since I last painted on stream. Maybe I put too much water on this. If you make it too watery, it's not gonna stick so well. You need to make it almost as if it actually gets a little bit like solid and mushy. I'm gonna have to use a lot of primer. Yeah, I did do something stupid with this. More primer. So, as I was saying, I have a lot of D&D minis. I mean, for me, I have a lot of them. I love to buy them. And I have a few of them. For example, this one, it was a birthday gift. So I was thinking that at least today I wanted to like paint them all white so I could get them ready for when I actually started to paint them on another occasion. But I also have a lot of like these little like Vikings that I should try to paint as well. And if I at least painted them all white, that would do great. I did push too much water. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad. Let me try to just layer a coat. Maybe it's too watery. Look. Oof. I need to be careful not to let a lot of it drop. Nah, it's too watery. I need to make it more thick. Hey Gonçalves, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? It's just too bad that I don't have a second phone and I cannot do this from my room because I do not want to risk it to just get paint on the floor. That would be a very big pain to actually have to deal with. You're following from Brazil? Nice. I'm also from Brazil. I'm Brazilian as well. But I like to do my content in English. Maybe I should throw this away. It's too watery. I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. Hello, Rodrigues. Bem-vindo. Hello. How are you doing? Hello, Turi. Hey, Rowdy. How you doing? Oof. Oh, I went to read your name and like the whole smell of the paint just came right into my face. Turi, I will have to say right now I don't remember your name. I do apologize for that. Today my memory is not going to be the best. I had a friend coming over and we talked about the book that we want to write. Because for those that don't know, I love playing D&D. And I have a story in a world that I've been playing for over 7 years now. Hey Jose, how you doing? And we've been trying to write a book. So today I'm just completely off balance because I'm just thinking about D&D. So that's why I wanted to paint. Okay, now I think that this is the sort of primer that I wanted. I just need to be careful not to put too much on it. I needed to wash away the excess. Oof. Oh, I remember that. Did I actually follow through with that request? I think I did a barrel roll instead of jumping in the bed, didn't I? I really gotta be careful not to let this spill onto the table. I think I remember that. Was that this year? But I think I rolled on the bed. Good times. No, I don't remember, but it's okay. So what do you guys think? Like, it's already starting to just completely change the look, right? On the creature. Just look, the difference between like the gray and the white. I also gotta be careful because there are other D&D minis around here, so let me push them a little bit away so they're not splashed with any sort of paint around it. Oh no, it's splashing a little bit. I'm gonna have to clean this later. I imagine that being a waterbender must be so much easier if you're doing art like this, right? Because you can just control the water into the paint and you can just paint the statues or things with such ease to get little gaps that you were not going to be able to without a lot of time spent. Hey Lime, how you doing? I'm gonna have to wash my hand later. I really hope that the tail doesn't break, because if it breaks, it's gonna go down. The statue is gonna get off of my grip, and it's most likely gonna break. It's almost done. Ooh, there are a few drops that I'm gonna have to clean. A little bit, yeah. They are 3D printed. They are not completely solid to the point that if I drop, they will survive. They are very fragile type of like filament. And since there's a lot of detail, I imagine that it was not an easy job to print this. Okay, everything seems to be okay right now. I just needed to clear off the excess. Just need to remove a little bit that is just too much on this. I need to allow the paint to leave detail. Mm-hmm. My hand's starting to hurt a little bit from the grip that I needed to maintain on the figure. Okay. Let me put this to rest a little bit. And now it's time for the other figurines. At least this will be a little bit easier. But first, let me go wash my hand. I'll be back in a moment. Be right back. What are you guys doing? Were you guys actually counting the moment that I was away? And I have to try to clean some of this. And I got my hand dirty again. Great. Wait, how was there paint that got under the thing? Anyway. I need another brush. Yeah, this one's good. No problem, TF2 dude. Have a good one. My fingers. Oh, I almost... Did I touch it? No, I didn't. Okay. This already is much better looking than the dragon, at least for me. I think that I just have the better balance now for the paint. Maybe I could, but I don't think I have gloves right now. I think that this, in a way, it just makes the process, it makes it more messy, but it kind of represents my state of mind right now, you know? When I like to paint, it's more... Oh, almost. Let me push you a little bit away, Mr. Dragon. It's way more primal. It's not something that I will 100% be completely ready for, but it's something that comes from the mindset that I have about wanting to create something or to just do something different in my day, you know? So it will never be perfect, but it will be a good memory once everything is done, once the mission and the job is complete. Now I'll let this dry for the details. Another one kind of ready. Ah, my fingers, it hurts. No problem, Raul, have a good one. And let me prime the other Vikings that I have. I wish I had the spray primer. Maybe it would be easier to just give some shades and it would just spare my fingers from hurting. But it's nice, you know? Man, can wait for next year. I don't know why I have the feeling that I don't join Team Red Bull and next year. But also Server Blight, I have the feeling. Honestly, every good thing needs to come to an end eventually, you know? That is a hard thing that I learned from one of my D&D players. He's a guy that is older than me, but if you want a story to be memorable, it actually need to end. You know, it needed to pass. And I think that that's true with many things. If the server blight and the Don't Join Team Red come to an end next year, I think it'd be good. You know, it would just like close the stories, and people will be able to remember them. Hey Finler, how you doing? I put a little bit too much primer on the shield and I need to clean it now. To not lose the details. Yeah, but like one good example that I have from this is that no one speaks of Berserker, or no one speaks of One Piece, and it talks about, oh, do you remember like One Piece and like how this happened and how this was? I never hear anything and anyone talking about this. But Full Metal Alchemist, Attack on Titan, people were able to grow and to actually witness those stories, you know? And now everything that is to remember is the stories that already have passed, and people can move on from them and actually grow. Because I feel like if you don't let something that you love come to an end, then you're also stopping yourself from growing with it, with the experience. Hey Adriani, how are you doing? Damn, that's a weird video, Adriani. Someone being forced to eat? Why? Dude, I remember when I made 18. I didn't want to be above age. I just wanted to be a kid forever. I don't know, being a grown up sucks in so many ways. There's just more hardships than actual like a pleasure from being an adult. You have less energy, you get angrier, you know, like you are just like get angry like in an easier manner than before. You get disappointed with life and people around you. It's just like the way it goes. But it's almost inevitable. It's an inevitable part of growing up. You just seeing the world for what it really is. And you either choose to survive and go with it, or you just choose to live in a dream world where you're just away from everything and everyone. Dude, the Vikings, they are starting to look great. Hey Gail, how you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you around here. Oh, you're gonna try to get Adobe Premiere? Findler, that's the one? Oh. Yeah, like if you cannot afford it, just go with the free option and just work from there. It's a great start. And you know, it's just like horrible that those services, they cost so much. Because let me tell you, the other day I was talking to a friend, and this friend actually is going through a course about how to edit with some of the major softwares that exist right now, you know? Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, etc., etc. And like, I asked this friend like, how much would it cost for you to edit a 1 hour video for me? And they said about $100. You know, for like their time, their commitment, and the tools. And I was like, damn, sorry to say, but I cannot afford that. But thank you. Like, one of the things that just increases so much the price of the service is just like the need to pay for the tools for the service. I think this guy is done. Primer completed. Let me see. Next one. And it's just like so annoying, you know, to have to deal with that, because then only if you already make a considerable amount of money, you'll be able to get something out of that. Okay, got it. Yeah, but like that's the thing. I want to get an editor, but sadly, like for the prices that some people pay and for the reliability, I wish that I could get someone that I know, you know, someone that I can trust. But I don't want to pay them nothing. It sucks. Hey Jose, how you doing? Welcome. I was also thinking about getting to the editing business, so I could learn how to edit, so I could learn how to just get some practice, you know, like and some vision for when I edit my own videos. And I went to a website called Fiverr, but I just I don't know. I think I'm very easily overwhelmed with stuff, you know. So that really kind of stops me from doing a lot of things at the same time, and then I don't do everything that I want or can. So it sucks. Honestly, I think that so far the one that I enjoyed the most use was CapCut. I just enjoyed it, and it was the most. It was the easiest one according to my skills, you know. Oh no, this is a cool guy. No, this is a boss. I can already imagine the pain that I'm gonna have to go through with this guy once I need to start to paint his skin. Because painting skin color is a great problem for me. How many figures do I have? I think I have about 60. Most painted by myself. No, all painted by myself, but most of them just painted. And when was the last time that I did this? At least a good couple of months back. It's been a very good while since the last time I did this. I'm from Brazil, Zord. From Brazil. But I do enjoy to make my content in English. Oh, you start to post content? Nice. Hey, Shrimp, how you doing? Or Shrimpo. Hey, Fendler, it's good that you're starting to post some things, you know? At least you're gonna get the practice. Really? Insta? I usually don't use Instagram. Hey, nice. So beyond content, what hobby are you gonna try to explore, Fendler? Because right now, today, as you guys can see, I'm trying to get back a little bit into miniature painting. Exactly, Fix. Because that's how I kind of changed my mind about making videos in Portuguese to make videos in English. I wanted to be able to practice my English if I was gonna be on YouTube, so I could just, even if my channel didn't grow as much as I wanted to be able to create just content and be a YouTuber, I would be practicing. And second, because I think that if I make my videos in English, I'll just be able to reach a bigger base, of people. There are more people in the world that speak English than people that speak Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, that is. So that was my choice. That was my base choice to making videos in English, to change my content. Oh, cycling, that's great. You can actually stay very fit with that. It takes you out of the house. It makes you just worry about, something in your day. That's good. If it takes you out of the house, that's great. No, Fix, you're more than welcome. This stream is not about the algorithm. Fix, já tem um tempo que eu desisti um pouco só de correr atrás dos milhares de inscritos, não, sabe? Então é de boa, se você gosta do conteúdo, pode ficar aí, você não é obrigado a sair. A única coisa desse canal é que você não pode ter vergonha de tentar falar inglês, porque você não pode ter vergonha de aprender. Essa é a única coisa. That is the only moral rule that I have on my streams, is that everyone is welcome if they're polite and they cannot be scared to try to improve. But it's okay. Because I made my channel in Brazil and because I still have some old videos in Portuguese, the algorithm still tries to push my videos mostly to Brazilian people. So that is a thing that I already have to accept. It's going to be harder to just overcome. Okay. Oh, that was all of them, actually. That was everything. Okay, let me see if I have anything else that needs to be painted. Just a moment. I have a wizard and I have a big knight that I needed to just lay some primer on. Thank you, Fix. Oh, wait. Findler, you know that getting a mountain bike and getting just a simple bike is a very big difference, right? Are you actually going to the mountains to bike? That is actually quite badass. Just be careful not to hurt yourself, the standard. But I hope that you're enjoying that. Maybe I put. My mom walked into the room, so just spoke real quickly with her. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. There are some angles in this guide that are not making this easy. Yeah, but after these two, I think I'm gonna call it a stream. We already did a good job. We painted a few minis, and I was not gonna just extend for a long time, you know. Maybe I'll just start a new stream and just actually play some games since I'm not going to the gym today. Okay, last one. Okay, I think I'm done. So right now I'm gonna let these miniatures dry. I'm gonna clean some brushes, I'm gonna clean this table, and then I'm gonna finish the stream. So I will be right back so we can begin and commence the cleaning. Finder, I cannot look. I don't think I can access that, can I? No, I cannot see that. Sorry. So I'll be right back. Yeah, note to self for next time. I cannot paint with the primer on this. I'm gonna need a toothpick. Yeah, we entered the final minute of the stream, and it seems I'm gonna be here for a while to remove all of these little droplets of primer that somehow just got around. So I would like to thank everyone for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had a little bit of fun. And we still got 40 seconds. And don't forget, guys, if you guys like to see more of this, leave a like, share the stream, or at least the next stream. I'm gonna be streaming Wednesday. Is Wednesday New Year's? Should I do a New Year's stream? I don't know. But I do hope that you guys have been well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had a good time. If you guys want to, next time I'm gonna try to bring these miniatures again, and I'm gonna try to paint them again, not in this place, but in a different one. And yeah, hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had a great time. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay? Bye. See ya.